Hi, and welcome to Prepping Essentials.
It's 8:30 on Sunday the 1st of March. On the way down to the land to see what I can get done today. We've actually got some sunshine this morning, though it is still very, very strong winds, and we do still have a forecast again for rain later today, so I'm not quite sure what we'll get done, but let's find out. So here we are down on the land. It's a bright morning with a little bit of sunshine peeking out, but the wind is still quite strong. We did have gales overnight, and it's forecast to continue through the rest of this weekend, and more rain, unfortunately. Going to be a bit of an eclectic mix today, I think. There's lots of stuff that I would like to do, but as always, it's time and weather that can interfere with the best laid plans. Got the raised beds I did yesterday. I'll try and get a few more of those done today. I am also very interested today in trying to get done some kind of framing inside the polytunnel here at this rear end of the tunnel. That faces the prevailing wind, and it'll serve two purposes. It'll give me somewhere to work on inside the polytunnel, but more importantly, it'll just help provide a bit more stability for this frame. I have braced it, as you know from previous videos, quite significantly, but I do still worry about this polytunnel, given the disaster that I had with it last year. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get myself inside the cabin and start sorting out my gear. Hopefully this wind will help dry out this what turned into a bit of a mud bath yesterday around the side of the cabin. But let's get cracking, see what we can get done today. Hopefully the weather will stay like this and we'll be okay. One quick job just to get started. You'll remember this from a previous video. I've got this portable solar panel, and I made a battery bank just to give me 12 volt power when I'm away from home. I've got USB ports in there, and I've got a normal 12 volt cigarette style outlet. There is a inverter as well inside the box to give me 220 volt, but I've been using this for a bit of power while I've been down, so I'm just keeping the battery topped up. Even in this weather, which is not great, and these panels are in shade right now, I've still got 12.7 volts going into the battery. So that'll just sit there while I'm down here, as long as the rain doesn't come, of course, and that'll just merrily charge away just to keep that battery bank topped up. I'll be very glad to get my solar installed on the shed, on the cabin, but this is great for now. It just means I've got power while I'm down here. I've unpacked the more sensitive of the wood out of the wood pile to stop it getting rained on all the time. I've just put the tarpaulin outside to dry off. It was full of water that had collected inside the tarpaulin while it's been outside. I've moved the more sensitive wood inside and just store it now in the original cabin where it's nice and warm and dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get some wood across the top of the cabin extension so I can mount some guttering. I don't think I have enough guttering to do it today, but if I at least get the wood on there, hanging the guttering itself isn't a huge job. Weather's holding up, no rain yet, nice bit of sunshine, but outside in the wind it is still bloody cold. Anyway, enough complaining, let's get cracking and get some wood cut up for this guttering. just trying to get the wooden strip along the top of the roof, sorry, the top of the cabin wall under the roof for that rain guttering. Bit of a flaw in the plan, some thicker wood, measured everything up and then found out that the wood was way too thick and I wouldn't have screws long enough, so I've managed to revisit the plan, and we've now got one length in, one more to cut, and then I can get it painted. Well, that's the wood installed to support the rain guttering. I've just popped a couple of brackets up there just as a sense check, make sure it does do what I think it was going to do, and it clearly does. So that's a nice position there to catch the rain off the roof. So I do need some guttering. I only bought enough originally for the original cabin, this one. So I'll probably need, I don't know, 2 lengths at most, a couple of end caps and a downspout to be able to pop it into this one here, so that it just continues down to the IVC torch at the end. Bit of a faffy job there, but it's done. I'll just mortise and tenon this little joint here just to keep it tidy. So I'm in two minds as to what to do now, whether to try and tackle the frame or some more of these raised beds, or whether to go to the DIY store to get that gutter in so that I can actually complete that job. Time's passing, it's 12 already. Everything just seems to take forever, and the time whizzes by. Well, I guess you'll find out shortly what I decided to do. Well, I just couldn't help myself. I really did want to get that guttering finished today, so I've been out and grabbed all the bits that I need. Well, hopefully I've grabbed all the bits that I need, and we'll get cracked on and get that guttering up. Thankfully the rain's held off. Nice bit of sunshine, but unfortunately with this wind you don't really feel the benefit because that wind is cold. But anyway, let's get cracking and get this guttering sorted out. Well, that's the first section up. Got the end cap on, got the joint. Now comes the fiddle of it, joining that and getting it diverted into the existing downpipe. That should be fun. Not quite sure about it, but let's see how we get on. Well, that's the guttering up. All that remains is to connect it now into the existing one on the original cabin. So a little bit of fiddly cutting with some downpipe, but 10-15 minutes should be all done. Well, that's it, nicely installed. I've even got a little kicker downpipe there so that it diverts properly into the gutter and runs off. So all in all, very pleased with that. I guess we'll find out when the rain comes, which on current form shouldn't take too long, but it's looking good. Well, that's another day and another weekend done. Cabin's all tidied away and locked up. Similarly, all the wood is away. It's nicely sorted now. So what was several piles has been consolidated down into one, which is the kind of rougher scaffold board type wood. The rest is now in the cabin. Typical, it's gone 4 o'clock, almost 4:30, but the sun's made an appearance. All in all, a fiddly day. Not a great deal in terms of quantity achieved, but I'm certainly happy to have got the guttering done. That will make a big difference. It'll get the water into my RBC totes and it'll stop flooding outside the cabin, and hopefully that'll dry up. So that's it. I'm going to get myself off home, get some dinner and a bit of a chillax.
Well, that's it for this video. I hope you found something in there that was of interest to you. If you did like the video, please do click on the like button, and also feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. As always, welcome any comments, questions or suggestions you might have. What do you think of the progress? I know it was a bit bitty today, didn't quite get as much done as I'd planned to. I did lose lots of time. Everybody seemed to be wanting to speak to me on the phone for some reason, and I lost a good hour and a half running out to the DIY centre for the guttering. But despite it all, some progress made. Guttering will be a big benefit to me. Certainly it'll add to my stores of fresh water in the IBC totes. So for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.